afternoon everybody, and welcome to day 7 of Vlogmas. I'm past the halfway hump. I'm feeling optimistic that I'm going to make it now. We've had a few bumps in the road with like deliveries and rearranging vlogs, but I am getting there, and today I've got some really cool antlers on, so it's looking up, it's looking positive. So following a recent vlog, I don't even know what day it was, guys, I literally do not know, but it was the one where I did the exercises for training young horses with Jaffa and Jam. I'm sure you can all recall it. If not, you need to go and watch it, please, so watch that after this one. But it really got people talking about doing different exercises with youngsters, and I got asked a lot about recommending exercises for horses that rush their fences. And Jam is one of those horses. She's recently gotten a little bit sort of excitable with her jumping, and yeah, I'm really sort of struggling before and after a fence with her. So I thought, why not film a jumping session with her, and I'll take you through some exercises that I'm going to try to get her to sort of slow down and think about her fence a little bit more. It's literally the first time I'm doing these exercises with her today, so if they don't work, they don't work, but you guys will see that with me. But obviously with young horses, or any horse really, if you're having an issue with them, repetition is key. So as much as I'd like to have a bit of progression today, you know, it might only be a very small amount, but we will have a play around with some different exercises and see what works best for Jam and I. Anyway, today's giveaway, you'll see I'm finally wearing a colour that isn't black or black. I get teased a lot on my Instagram. Sometimes wear navy. Yeah, black or navy. But you know, people often have a go at me on Instagram like, Meg, where's that pop of colour? I'm not seeing it. Well, today you're seeing it. I've got a khaki jumper on and I'm liking it. It's going with my grey jods very nicely. So I'm feeling this. But this is a lovely donation from the very kind and lovely Muddy Mare clothing brand. Can't speak now, I'm getting nervous, getting excited. This brand I found on Instagram when I was sort of thinking about doing Vlogmas, and it honestly just warmed my heart. So the lovely Amy, who's recently started this brand, she's called Muddy Mare on Instagram, but to get to the clothing site, it's Muddy Mare Clothing, for people that want to go and get a cheeky follow in quickly. She is starting her own sort of clothing brand, so you can see this lovely jumper here. There's also hoodies available for children, and she's got bags as well. But the thing that warmed my heart the most is her latest range, which Hobbit's Bagsy's wearing, so Hobbit's going to wear this jumper in a second. But let me just zoom on it, and I will show you it on Hobbit later. So this is her #Horsemates range. So not only will you get a lovely sweatshirt out of it, but it also donates money to RDA centres all around the UK. For people that don't know about that, it's Riding for the Disabled, but they have loads of centres, and it's an opportunity for people with a disability, or perhaps if they're recovering from something, an accident or even a mental illness, to go to and to spend some time with horses, to learn how to ride. And they've helped so many people. And everyone knows that horses are they're healing animals. They're such lovely creatures to be around. And it's amazing that this brand is going to be supporting those centres, donating money and giving all these centres around the UK an opportunity to have a bit of funding, and also to have some of these lovely clothes. So it was just a really nice idea. Literally, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to get in contact, because I would love to promote this on my channel. I really want her Instagrams to like go crazy, so please go and follow at Muddy Mare and at Muddy Mare Clothing. She also does a bit of a blog for you to follow along. So as you've probably guessed, the giveaway is going to be one of these lovely items. So one lucky winner is going to be getting a sweatshirt of their choice, or a hoodie if you want it in a child's size. So you can pick between the Muddy Mare range or the #Horsemates range over there, and you'll also get a bag donated as well. So a sweatshirt and a bag, very lucky. But honestly, please, if you're looking for last minute Christmas presents or something for yourself, or something in the new year to keep you cozy, please consider going over and purchasing one of these lovely tops. They do come in other colours as well, so head over to the website to sort of check out what you can get if you are the lucky winner or if you just fancy buying one. So as always, listen out or look out in the vlog, guys, because I will tell you at some point how you can win this lovely sweatshirt and bag. But for now, I'm gonna head outside in the wind. It's literally couldn't be a worse / better day to do this because it's really windy, so Jam is gonna be like crazy. But I'm gonna go and set up some exercises and hope that they work or we can learn something from them. But we'll see. Okay, so literally set up a really sort of easy exercise. You only need 2 fences, and then I've got my 2 long gutters in the middle there, which are set 3 strides apart as canter poles. So the idea is I'm just going to use these 2 crosses. They're just at a warm-up height at the minute. But it's very easy to sort of drift if you've got them as uprights, so I'm going to set them as high cross poles to work on accuracy, and then we'll be doing some sort of transitions before and after and lots of turning, to try and get her listening and to stop rushing. The reason I've only used 2 fences is I often find at this sort of early stage, if they're really rushing, having loads and loads of fences just makes them rush more and it makes it harder. So I'm sort of starting right down, like back at basics, with just the 2, so I've got plenty of space to do circles and everything to calm her down and get her listening to me. But the proof will be in the pudding, so let's see. Anyway, Jam's just getting beautified by Hobbit the groom. You need to put your jumper on, young lady.
Oh, I am going to. I've just this tail.
Could be a while. So I've decided I'm going to change Jam's bit. I'm going to put a Waterford snaffle in. She was previously just in a snaffle with a French link, and she's also been in, she's been in loads. She's been in a D-ring Myla snaffle. She's also been in a Fulmer with a link and a normal snaffle with a lozenge. So we've tried lots, Jam, haven't we? But the idea of the Waterford, as you can see here, so obviously it's still got the snaffle rings. There's no leverage or anything like that. But they've got lots and lots of joints, so it's much harder for the horses to sort of bear down on the bit and run with it. Yeah, they can't grab hold of it because it's just like, it's like a caterpillar in their mouth. It's nice. But yeah, it's trial and error with babies, so in an ideal world I wouldn't put the bit on and then straight away go and jump, but you know, we're on a time scale here, so I'll make sure she has a good warm up with it, do lots of transitions with it to get her used to it, and then we will start jumping. So as I've already mentioned before, we'll have a good long walk around. It gives us time to look at Hobbit in her brand new, woo, just jammed it not like that. Jam says I've never seen an elf dance like that before. Jammy, shall we whirl and we'll show the people the hashtag horsemates. Where are you? There you are. Hello. Come a bit closer. Hashtag horsemates sweatshirt. Very nicely modelled by the one and only Hobbit. So remember, that is the one that donates money to RDA centres all around the UK every time you buy one.
What a fabulous cause.
Lovely cause and lovely idea. And I've got my Muddy Mare original collection on with the little welly boot. How cute. Anyway, I'm going to give Hobbs the camera. We're going to see what happens. Jam's fresh.
So Meg's just having a little trot round, letting Jam get used to the feel of the new bit in her mouth. A little Waterford. So we just want her going happy and relaxed in it. Good girl.
It's always a good sign if she'll take a new bit forward and low like that. She won't be too upset by it.
Exactly. She's obviously quite relaxed in it. Next door's horses come to watch, pick up some tips.
Good. Well done, Demi. Good.
So what are you doing now, Meg?
So, thank you for asking, Hobbit. So, I'm just warming her up close and personal with jumps now. I'm doing quite tight little turns and making her think, oh, she might be jumping, but she's not. Just trying to get her listening. You'll see she's fighting me a lot on the turns. She's falling in through her shoulder and out through her hindquarters. So, just keep repeating the exercise. Try and get your leg on like that, and you'll just hopefully start to bend a bit around my leg and actually listen to what I'm asking her rather than just focusing on the fence.
Every time you jumping, doesn't she?
Yeah. And then when she does it nice like that, I'll leave that one and go down to the next one and do the same down here. At the moment, I'm really just trying to get her to change the bend when I need her to change the rein. I want her to stop fighting when I change that bend. Do it a bit more like that. But you'll see, rather than sort of just listening and bending through her body, she's fighting it, and then we speed up. Good, Jam. Thank you. Well done.
Good girl.
So yeah, a few good ones, then walk and rest so they know they've done it.
Okay, what's next then?
Walk and rest.
After the walk and rest.
Okay, so we're going to be doing a last little trot exercise. This isn't just for jumping. I literally, it's all my youngsters. I'm just going to get her back to trotting as small and as slow as possible, but not walking, and then just gently letting her move forward and travel. So the idea is just to get her steps lengthening a bit, so she's not so up down like a sewing machine, instead actually taking bigger sort of steps. So I'm going to try and take the speed away and keep the impulsion of the step, and then hopefully if you just gradually let them forward, they then just take the impulsion forward without the speed, if that makes sense.
Well, let's see if that happens in practice.
Okay, so this is Jam's sort of normal-ish trot. This is it. Oh, here we go. Nice and speedy and choppy. So I'll try and get it steady. Good. Keep the trot. That's it. Good. Good. Keep the impulsion. And then just let her forward a bit.
Good girl.
That's a nicer trot, but then we go back to choppy. So literally repeat this. I spent 40 minutes doing pretty much just this exercise the other day. Good. And trot on. Good girl.
I guess this is also very useful for getting her to start to listen to what you want, so you
and
can.
like, it really gets them tensing their tummies doing this little trot. So I still do it with Bear, this exercise in like canter and stuff.
Oh wow.
Sort
Jammy.
of like doing a few sit-ups for a horse.
Oh, maybe
Come on,
I should
keep the
try it.
impulsion. Good. Now keep the steadiness. Soften. Good girl. Well done, Jam. In the bend, I've got this horrible choppy fast trot again. So this is how Jam wants to go round. And she wants to canter.
She says, "Oh, we could canter. That's better. Ready for jumping."
Get her to steady. Keep the trot. Keep the trot. Good. So there we literally got a stride of nice trot before we were off in this horrible choppy trot. Good, Jammy. Good girl.
Good girl.
Much better. So hopefully the video is going to show like you can actually see her swinging a lot more through her back when she does this better trot. But it is quite quickly lost, so just repeating this as much as you can. To get that sort of short trot, like you don't really want to be fighting them, you want to half halt, release, so they're kind of just doing this trot on their own. And sometimes I just use the click like there where she thinks she's going to walk, just to get her hind leg stepping under her again. Or good, and then let her forwards. And we've got a nice trot.
Super.
Good girl, Jam. Okay, so next exercise we're going to do is using these canter poles in the middle. So it's sort of just preparing us for doing something on a circle, because obviously the jump's on a circle. So yeah, it's just the first kind of step to get her used to jumping on a circle, and I'll settle her doing that before I move up to doing a fence.
So you're going to canter on a 20-metre circle
Yep.
over the two canter
Yeah,
poles.
and I'm going to start on her better rein because she's not done this before, so I think it's just fair on her to start on a good rein, and then we'll move on to the bad rein, which is the left one.
Okay.
Go. trying not to see a stride to these. I just need her to work it out and actually trust her a bit, which I'm really bad at doing.
And also she's got to make the mistakes so she learns.
Exactly, she's only 5. So you'll see there, she's just avoiding me putting my leg on a bit, she's moving her quarters. And we made a mistake at that because of it. So when we're making it wrong, I'm just putting my leg on and I'm praying that we make it out the other side.
It is only a squishy bit of guttering.
Yeah, I just want her to learn that if she messes around before it, she's got to deal with the consequences. Like that. Good. Right. And these pats are more so for a release of pressure on the rein than anything. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Okay, so that was actually quite productive. You'll see that last one, we had a bit of an argument here. It's kind of, well, sort of all 3, I was having a bit of a chat to her after the polls, if you like. But I want to get that out in the open now and do it now. So after I've landed from the fence, if she whizzes off, I'm going to say, no, come back, wait. And that last time, she had a bit of a, oh, really? Sort of moment, but then she settled so quickly, and by the time we got here, which potentially would be where our next fence was, she was back and listening to me. So don't be afraid to sort of put your leg on and say no, like don't rush, come back, sit under yourself with these kind of exercises, because it is just going to help you then progress up the levels into the jumping. It's sort of worth saying that like these exercises are never particularly pretty. So yeah, like rather than, I could have avoided having the argument and just let her run on a bit and then slowly brought her back, but that's not going to get us anywhere in the long run. So I'm sort of happy to have a chat to her now and try and get it sorted, and then in the long run hopefully she'll land from a fence and she'll know to sit back, listen, think where we're going next. Right, Jam, let's jump.
Woo! Fun bit, Jammy!
About to jump, I'm going to be using my canter poles and the cross pole. So what I'm going to do, after I've popped it a couple of times both ways just to get her used to it and to make her think, oh, this is easy, I'm going to start rushing now. I'm going to exercise where you actually canter around. I'll canter my canter poles and then come back to trot for the fence to teach her when I see a fence I slow down rather than speed up. So like the common mistake people make is to come around the corner and trot and canter the last few strides, but black and white for a horse, all they're thinking is come around a corner, see a jump, speed up. So if you reverse that, come around a corner and canter, trot and jump, it sort of completely changes the dynamics and teaching them if they see a fence they need to slow down, and then hopefully we'll work on doing it all together in canter. Let's see if this actually works. Oh my god, I love this horse so much! What do you do now? Because I'm too clever. You can see there, it's actually landing. I'm having the problems with her, so I might work on coming back to trot on the landing side, but we'll just play around and see what exercises work. At the moment, I'm just enjoying the fact that my 5-year-old jumps like a kangaroo.
Speedy pony.
Okay, we've had our first spat. Let's work on slowing her down. Right, so we've had the problem over this fence. I'm going to start with this fence. We're going to try the exercise with the trotting and then cantering, then coming back to trot and seeing what happens. Good, you're right. Canter poles.
Go.
And back to trot. Good girl.
Go.
Okay. right, so we'll try that again.
Maybe trot earlier again. Oh.
Ooh,
Girl.
good, Jammy. Good girl.
Good girl.
Well done. Enter. Good girl, Jam. And ooh. Good girl. Right, now I'm going to see if it's worked, guys, and try and do it in canter. Do a shortening my reins. So I can feel her fighting. Change of plan, change of plan. We're trotting. Good.
And the phone nearly got blown out of my hand.
Go, Jammy. Make the mistakes over those. Better, Jam.
Better. I tell you what, even if you just think trot here.
Yeah.
So if you think steady, think trot.
You saved me. Good girl. And she didn't actually panic on landing.
Good
so I'm pleased
girl.
with
Good girl. Good girl. So think trot.
that. Good
Oh, good girl.
Rest.
Oh, lovely. What a good pony. Good girl. Oh, she was a superstar, wasn't
Literally
she?
came around the corner then and she did not speed it up at all. I could see I was a little bit off on the stride, but I just wanted to let her work it out, and both of those times she was a bit close. One time she sorted it and she was a bit far away, one time she sorted it. So yeah, really pleased with that.
Really nice. And she landed and didn't rush off.
Yeah.
So really good. Good girl.
Yeah, you'll see some of those. There were some horrible moments. She was shoving her head in the air. She was fighting. Try, like I know I said about having the sort of chat with them, but if she's having a moment like that, just let her be. Just let her get it out of her system. But keep doing what you plan. So you'll see I had a horrible point there where she was trying to run off. I just let her do it, but she was getting over that fencing trot regardless. So they know that they can have all their tantrums. They're not going to get beaten up for it, but they are going to keep doing the exercise that we've intended to do.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Good girl, Jam.
Girl.
Well
Should
done.
do that on the other rein. That'll be good. Sweet. Nice. So trying a little bit earlier for the first one. Well done. Lead. So it does come up quite quickly this, but it's good for horses at brush to keep them thinking, keep them busy and active. Good girl. Steady. Good, Jammy. Good girl. Good girl. Well done. So I quite like it when that happens. She ran and then she had to deal with the mistake she made. Because she's clever, she dealt with it very well. It's just nice for her to actually deal with the consequences of it. Good girl. Right guys, let's see if it worked. We've cut down the trot time. I need to sit up more. I can feel myself getting in. Oh, good girl, Jam! Well done, sweetie.
So amazingly, there's been sort of no rushing and fighting on this rein.
I'm quite a defensive rider with my hands. I try and sort of, I don't know, overcomplicate things and like micromanage a lot. So I'm really, really trying as hard as I can to keep my hands low and very still and quiet. It's an ideal world. I don't want to be hanging on to her the whole time. So this is sort of how I want to be. But obviously, it's sort of human nature to me. So I am trying to keep it still. And now I want to pull. Oh, I'm not going to.
Well done.
Oh,
Good girl.
good. One more time, Jammy. Well done. So me looking for my fence, just trying to be calm. Good pony.
Lovely.
Right,
Good.
we're going to call it a day there.
Yeah.
That.
Big pats. What a super
You
girl.
are so clever.
Well done, Jam. her off, and then you can have a chat.
We'll have a little debrief.
Yeah, inside in the warm.
Yeah. This is Jam telling Mum that she needs a feed because she was such a good pony. Oh dear. Jam, you're getting one, don't worry. So I am inside in the warm and dry so I can actually debrief a bit. Jam's had a nice brush off and a long walk off, but we're just waiting a little bit longer for her to cool, even though she stopped blowing now before she has her dinner, which you're right, you do definitely deserve because you're a clever pony. Honestly, so happy with that training session. I wasn't actually sure how it was going to go. I've never actually done that exercise before like that. It was kind of just one that Mum and I thought up together based on what we felt she needed to work on. And thank God it actually went really well. Jam, I'm trying to vlog her, honey. But also very, very pleased with the bit change. I think that worked quite nicely for her. But if you guys were listening, I described that bit as being like something in their mouth. And that is what you need to go and comment on my latest Instagram post to be in with a chance of winning one of these lovely, Jam! One of these lovely Muddy Mare clothing sweatshirts or hoodies and the bag. So yeah, go and comment what I described the Waterford as being like in her mouth. Literally so happy with how she worked. It worked really well having her in the circle because it just means if they're constantly bending, it's sort of working on that inside bend and they can't actually run off quite as easily. I was saying to Mum, I think a lot of Jam's problem is the fact she finds it quite hard to bend all the way through her body both ways, and instead of sort of bending through her body because it's hard, she fights it in her mouth. So it's just a case of trying to sort of leave her mouth alone as much as possible where it's like safe to do so, and actually get my leg on and start bending her so she's sort of coming up into the bridle rather than running through it like that. I hope you can hear me talking. I was jabbering away pretty much the whole time. So hopefully you can hear that. If not, I'll try and do another voiceover for you guys and remember what I was saying at the time. I just find it so much easier talking when I'm on the horse because I can literally feel it and I know like what's happening at that very moment. Like it's hard doing a voiceover because you can't feel what's happening underneath you. But hopefully that's been an interesting vlog for you guys. It's been very requested. I know you like it when I do these sort of more educational videos for you. It's a tricky one. Like I was humming and hawing whether I should do this or not because I was worried it would be boring. But then Mum and I both thought like my channel it's not one of those channels where it's like, oh, see how high my horse can jump or how fast my horse can gallop. Like I like producing youngsters slowly and correctly and properly, and most of the time that's not really exciting. It's not doing cool fun stuff like other vloggers might do. It's doing these kind of exercises over 2-foot cross poles and sort of teaching them lessons. But hopefully you guys like this vlog and it will be well received. Let me know if you do enjoy it and I can think of other exercises that I could do, or you can comment below with some other problems you're having and I'll rack my brains to think of any exercises that I would do if I was in that situation. Oh, I've just felt the welly boot on this is lovely, like soft felt. That's lovely. Wow, didn't notice that before. Stroke it all day long. Obviously these exercises have worked really well for Jam. They may not work for your horse. All horses are different and they need to be like treated differently. So if you want to do these exercises, by all means give it a go, but perhaps ask your coach or trainer beforehand if they think it's a good idea. I will not be held accountable for anything going wrong. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, make sure you check with someone that you're training with before you attempt doing these, or even a vet or a dentist, because sometimes horses, you know, fighting in their mouth, it isn't just a greenness problem. It can be, you know, a problem with their teeth or back. So yeah, certainly make sure you've checked everything out like we have done with Jam. She's had her back and teeth and saddle fitted recently. So yeah, get all those sorted, check with your coach, and then by all means have a go and tag me when you do so because I love watching. But Mum is looking at me like I'm in massive trouble, so I'm gonna go and get my other horses in now. Thank you for watching, and we're off to Olympia tomorrow and I'm so excited, so look out for that vlog. Yeah, see you later. Bye. Horsemate. Right, see you for day 8 of Vloggy Moose. Bye. Hey guys, it's Meg from the future. Just to tell you, I forgot to say that I have got a discount code for 20% off the Muddy Mare range. This obviously isn't for the hashtag Horsemates range because you don't want 20% off charity. But yeah, if you put in the discount code Event Ponies 20, that will give you 20% off when you check out. Okay.